Okay, guys, we're gonna do this one more time. So after 40 minutes of talking, I realized that yeah, that sucked. You guys couldn't even hear me. So we're gonna try this again. And I know I could just be like, whatever, let's just forget about it and just be like that was a wash. But I really want to do this, do it right. So hopefully y'all can tell me in the chat or text me. Leisha, text me. Text me. Oh, I can hear myself. Text me. Never mind. Okay, it's working. I'm not going to do everything that I just did. For those of you who are just watching, I just went like live to talk about this amazing 12-week Couch to 5K sub program that I'm the ambassador for Paddle into Fitness for 40 minutes. And you guys couldn't understand anything I was really saying. So I'm going to make this as short and sweet as possible. For those of you who will catch this on the replay, I'm going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes, all stuff that I kind of actually already just did, but um, I'm not going to let technology defeat me. I feel a little frustrated, but we're going to inhale the peace, exhale the chaos. This was like already nerve-wracking as it was. This is my first time really going live at this kind of platform and using this program. Lesson learned. I was trying to be fancy using my Yeti mic. I don't know what happened, y'all. So I'm Anna Connie Walters. I'm a master stuff instructor. What up, fat mermaids, fat mer people, paddle into fitness fam, and people who are just tuning in, know nothing about fat mermaids, nothing about paddle into fitness. Welcome. So this Sunday, June 23rd, the start of our summer solstice, I say we, but it is a we thing, but I, with basically owner of Fat Mermaids, am teaming up with Paddle into Fitness. Julian Gabri is the owner and my master sup instructor. And she is put together this amazing online course. In that online course, not only do you get a virtual, basically SUP 101 lesson. For those of you who have no idea what SUP is, it's not like SUP, like what up. It is stand up. It's a stand up paddleboard. So it's a type of water sport. It basically is like a big surfboard. You stand on it with a paddle and you glide on the water. So I am a master sup instructor. I am the owner and founder of Fat Mermaids, PHAT, not FAT. And I am stationed in Okinawa, Japan with my husband. I'm a military spouse here, and that's where I'm streaming live from. So the program that you can purchase through Paddle into Fitness comes with a private Facebook group that I will be the ambassador for this year, meaning that I am going to be there as a master sup instructor to guide all the beginners or returners who have bought this course previously and are wanting to go through the full 12-week stand-up paddleboard program with a community. Community is so important in so many things, especially in things like this and fitness, because it helps you with accountability, motivation, inspiration. I will be in there to check on you, to motivate you, to keep you accountable, and to help you when things get. Just do it this way because I don't want to take too much of anybody's time. I know y'all are busy and it's late for those of you in the States. I don't know how you guys see me live, but I know that you guys can see me live because oh, ah, so those of you guys on Instagram should know. Okay. I don't know how you guys see. Okay, cool. Okay, we are good to go. I apologize, especially those who have actually watched the first live. I Nobody was letting me know that you guys like I sounded like a freaking robot. So we start this Couch to 5K program on Sunday officially. Those of you who are in my time zone, Japan, it's technically Monday, but we could start it, Sunday. I will try to do things on Saturday so that if you are doing it as it's indicated in the timeline. So Sunday's really our recap. Technically, the weekday is when we've assigned you the days to actually go paddling, and I'm going to go into that in a minute. Equipment that you guys need for this challenge. It is a stand-up paddleboard fitness challenge, so you do need to have a paddleboard, a paddle, a leash, and a flotation device, a PDF, a PFD, sorry. Now, I said it in before, but I want to make sure I say it again. If you are doing this challenge, this 12-week program by yourself, meaning that you're going to be out on the water without any buddies, which again, we don't recommend. It's better if you get a buddy to be with you on the water. So if you can find somebody in your local community who's also a paddleboard enthusiast or a really beginner, have them sign up for this program with you so that you can actually, do it together, and then you guys can go paddling together because it's safer that way. If you're going to be doing it though, like I'm not your mama, like you do what you want to do, but if you're going to be out there on the water by yourself, please wear the actual bulky, like zip up, uh, puffy flotation device. They do have those really cool fanny pack ones that you like pull this little lever and it inflates with this cylinder, and then you put the life jacket over your head. However, these are for emergencies. And if you were to have an emergency on the water and pass out, guess what? Nobody's going to be there to pull that little cylinder, and you're just going to sink to the water until you float back up, if you know what I mean. So definitely, hey, Leisha, I see her. She's joined. Hopefully you can hear me. Girl, tell me you can hear me because I don't want to do this again. And I'm pretty sure because I could hear myself, but like you never know. So, anyways, um, okay. First things first. Let me just show you really quick behind the scenes. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you first purchase it. Again, this is not my program. I am the ambassador for it. I am the master sup instructor that is going to be in the Facebook group. So you get access to a private Facebook group. I'm just going to give Instagram a minute to catch up to this screen share, but I don't know if it's going to screen share just because the screen is a lot smaller, but there's a little bit of a delay. So again, well, I'm letting Facebook catch up to where I'm at. So actually, you know what? If it's going to catch up, it's going to catch up. So this is Jillian right here, in case you've never met her. She's amazing. She is my master sup instructor. And these actually are all her master sup instructors. Obviously, this picture was taken before I became a master in swimming techniques. If you're not either a good swimmer or you don't know how to swim at all, I would work on those skills first. Doesn't mean you can't buy it and you like can't be like a cheerleader for everybody else while you're working on those skills. I'm just saying. So I know that you guys can't really see this on the what happened? On the Instagram. So we're gonna make this really quick. So, anyways, um, this is a little video in case you guys want to watch it, but then it goes into the actual course curriculum. So you get a little message from Jillian, you get to learn about her company, Balance of Fitness, and then it goes into like the one-on-one. So you get to learn about the history of stuff. If you're wondering what should I be wearing, she's got you covered. The types of boards, you're like, okay, I'm gonna fully commit. I haven't even tried SUP, but I'm gonna buy my board and buy this course. Guess what? She tells you what type of board you should buy. So buy the course first and then go shopping for your board. Which paddle to choose because there's a bunch of them. It's like shoes, like lady shoes, like high heels, low flats. They got a bunch of them. She kind of gives you a guide. Other equipment you should think of, and then it comes with a little video. Then she goes into water safety. I'm a huge water safety person. You guys know, if you know my story, you know my background. I actually started off as a lifeguard in high school, became a lifeguard instructor, wilderness paramedic. I was a medic in the Air Force, and then went into surgical and general surgery as a nurse, and then kind of made my way back around as a lifeguard and now water safety, ocean stand paddleboard instructor. So It's a lot of things that you need to know about the water, depending on the type of water you're going to be paddling. Some people have access to a bunch of different types of waters: lake water, still water, pool. I mean, you can't really do this in the thing, but you can do sup yoga and sup fitness in the pool. But we're primarily focusing on sup. Anyways, river water, which is moving water, and then you have open ocean water. All of them come with their own kind of elements that you need to be aware of, safety things that you need to be considerate of, water management things that you need, tide, rip currents, things like that. They're all different depending on the type of water they go. You're going to get all of that in depth into the course. Emergency situations, rescue techniques, and other emergencies you need to do. Again, a full one-on-one course. I'm a SUP 101. And then the basics, getting started, how to get on your board, basic stroke techniques, and then she gives you an actual beginner like you get to watch the video where she walks you through it, and then advanced strokes, advanced turns, and then we get into the meat, which is the 12-week program. So that is in essence the 12-week program that you get access to. Now, I have some questions. They were really good, so I'm just going to go into some of them. Some of them I'm going to skip the ones that I answered. Like, Emily, I answered your question. What kind of equipment do I need? I already answered that one. James, is this course suitable for complete beginners? Yes. Again, Couch to 5K. It's exactly how it is. Literally, so this is my job, is to support you at wherever you are in your SUP journey. So if you're like where I was 20 years ago, where you were like afraid of water you couldn't see through, like ocean water, lake water, river water, no, you were only comfortable in like pool water. That's where I was when I first started my like journey. If you're there, then we just kind of gently coach you mindset, join the Facebook group. I talk about getting over your fears and stuff. I've been doing that since, I was in my 30s, and before then working up into where I am now. So if I can do it, you totally can do it. And for those of you who have always wanted to try stand-up paddleboarding, maybe you did but didn't take a lesson, didn't know what you were doing, had a terrible experience out there, and were like, that's not for me, I'm never going to try it again. I beg you, please give it another try, but take this course and actually, ideally, we're recommending 3 days a week and 2 days of exercising at home. I know that's a lot. That's 5 days a week of exercising. Maybe you are a true couch. You are a couch potato and you're like, I don't do exercise at all. That's a lot. You don't have to do what we're recommending. It's a recommendation. You need to take a look at what your skill set is when you first start. Let's just say you can only do the workouts at home and you're not ready to get on the water. That's okay. Let's just say that you can do one day of SUP and maybe one of the workouts. That's okay. It's wherever you are. And like I tell people in my yoga class, wherever you are is where you're supposed to be. So appreciate your own journey, chime in wherever you can. And even if it's just literally, I can only do one SUP and one workout a week, I got you. Still come into the Facebook group. Have no shame. It is a safe space. Celebrate your win. Yes, I got my one SUP workout and I did maybe only half of the workout. Like I tried to keep up. It was too much. But I did half of the 20-minute home workout. Got you. High five to you. Like that's my job, and the job of everybody else is to basically support each other. So maybe your 12-week journey is going to look a whole lot different than somebody who's actually going to compete in a SUP race. Maybe your is just to like actually get through 12 weeks of paddling once a week. That's good too. It is whatever you want it to be. We just letting you know what it's going to take up front if you really want to be competitive in a stand-up paddleboard. He's 2 now, but after I delivered, I had to take some time away from SUP because I had a C-section. And so I wanted to get back. I had taken a big break, and I decided to do this 12-week program just to give myself something to like strive for, some accountability, and that's my success story. I signed up for a 5K, not a 5K, it was like a little bit less than a 5K here which actually, in retrospect could be harder because it was a shorter distance. But I placed first in women's, third overall in the race. That is my trophy right there. And so I've taken this program and it really works. Um, you'll get to see some of the other people's success stories. If you're here locally, I am running an in-person 4 week, 8 week, and 12 weeks up um, program where you actually get 1 hour a week with me on the water in addition to getting access to this online course. If you are in the 12-week program, I actually pay your entry fee into your first stand-up paddleboard race. You get swag. It's all kinds of fun stuff. All the equipment's actually included. Unfortunately, that's only for people here in Okinawa, but if you're here in Iki, you should be getting an email if you signed up for the wait list. We're waiting on some contract stuff with Kadena Marina. As soon as I get the green light, you guys will be let know of all this stuff, okay? And let's see. Ryan asked, what kind of warm up and cool down routines do you recommend for SUP? It's all in the course. They give you the warm up and cool down. They're literally one 6 minutes, one 8 minutes. So I'm telling you, this course is like unbelievable. What type of support can I expect from the course instructors? So Jillian Gabri will be kind of floating in the Facebook group. She created the entire course. Nikki, I'm not sure if she's going to be able to show face, but she's the instructor that is actually teaching the yoga and the home fitness um, like workouts in the program. I will be in the private Facebook group supporting you personally. Like I will be in there multiple times during the week giving you my perspective as a master stand-up paddleboard instructor to help you with whatever your struggles are. What are the best times? Lucas had a really good question. Lucas, what are the best times to go out on the water for SUP? That is a very good question, but it is very much dependent on where you are, what type of water you're paddling, and who you're paddling with. The main one that I would be concerned about is your evening paddle. So if you're like a professional, you got a 9 to 5 and you're planning to go paddling in the afternoon, my only caution for you is to pay attention to the sunset time and the tide, specifically to make sure that however long you plan to paddle, you have enough time to paddle back with cushion before that sun starts to set. So do not be paddling as the sun's setting, because if you have any delays, you risk paddling at night, and that is definitely not recommended. Like, unless you're in a group and it's specific, like a night paddling kind of excursion, you shouldn't be out there paddling, especially from a fitness training standpoint. Like if you were out there giving it 80, 90% and then trying to paddle back and then get caught up in the dark and you don't have lights underneath your board, you're not going to have any kind of reference of where you're going. I mean, a lot can happen. That's very dangerous. So please pay attention to that. Everything else should be covered in the program, and whatever doesn't get covered in that, you can ask me personally in the private Facebook group. Are there any, okay, one last question, I'm getting off. Grace, are there any additional costs I should be aware of when joining the course? So if you don't have a paddleboard, a leash, like a full, we really start to gear up towards our Sunday, our first official board meeting. And if you have any questions in the meantime or need help getting ready, put it all in the Facebook group. I hope to see you in there. I'll catch you guys on the water. As always, stay fat, stay fabulous, stay beautiful. Thank you for hanging out with me.